Well, everybody, this is Sunday morning, and I've had several requests about doing the Megason Loop or whatever down there. And so I thought, well, okay, I'll go down there and do it. But I'm going to try to make it a little different video. I am going to have Papa Pineapple is going to meet me down there. And he's a drone pilot. And I'm going to have him go with me, and I'm going to do some videoing with the camera that I've got on top of the golf cart. That's not what I'm using right now, obviously. Boy, it's windy out this morning. I hope I don't get a lot of wind noise in here. But, anyway, by the way, I'm filming with the GoPro 5. Look at there. It's been a while since I drove up here in the golf cart, but looky here. See that? You guys see that pole right there knocked over? There's one of our local fire stations right here, halfway down to Brownwood from where I live right there. Straight across the street is the Eisenhower Rec Center over there, which is a fabulous place. Also, just past the fire station and across the street from Eisenhower it's not open yet, but you can see right there, see that sign, Brownwood Wood Shop. Right back there is going to be the new wood shop. And you can see it back there. I'm sure somebody around here has already videoed that and everything. I've videoed it a couple of times as I came by. We're going to go through what I call the double tunnel. I like to come this way because that gives me two options to go downtown. The tunnels down here in the southern area, south of 466 and south, are a little taller and a little wider than they are up north in the older areas. It's just one of them lessons learned when they built up there compared to down here. Now when you get up here, this is the only, as far as I know, this is the second roundabout right there for golf carts. You can go that way and it brings you up in town that way, right next to the lofts of Brownwood. I usually go this way. New flowers, looks like snapdragons they've planted. Well, I'm down here to meet Papa Pineapple. I'm not exactly sure where he's at or anything or what he's driving. He may not even be here yet. I don't see nobody in that car. I see nobody in that car. He may not be here yet. So let's just do a little bit of a drive around here real quick. Right there in front of me is Cody's. Right there. I like Cody's. I haven't been there in a long time. I'm on the back side where all the parking lots. People say there's not enough parking around here. My good Lord, there's tons of parking. They just don't want to go behind the building because nobody wants to walk. They want to park right by the front door. But this is the back of the buildings. Right there's Cody's. This is a new shopping place here, and I really don't know what it is. I've never been in it. Right there's Babette's Furniture on the corner. Over there is Gator's Dockside. I like Gator's Dockside. I've been in there many times for lunch. Here's something here that's interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get the Wildwood Police Department to talk to me sometime. Right there, that car always sits there. I'm sure it moves, but I've never seen it move. Citizens Patrol, Wildwood. I don't know what that means. Have no idea what the function of that car is. It's a Wildwood Police Department tag on it. I just like to know what the functionality of that car is. What's the purpose of that car? I'm sure it has one, I just don't know what it is. Here's something else that's a little unusual. Let me see if I can get a picture of this up here. You'll see all kinds of weird looking vehicles around here. And it's making things really confusing around here about what's allowed and what's not allowed. Right there. You're looking at the front of it. And it's one wheel on the back. I don't know what that is. Is it a bicycle? Do you pedal it? I don't know. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it is. It's a bicycle. He's got it. Look at there. Good man. Got it strapped up so nobody can steal it, because they will steal stuff around here. This is not the bubble you think it is. Got all kinds of electronical stuff wired up in it. I don't know what that is. Kind of cool looking though, ain't it? Got tail lights and turn signals on it. It's got a solar panel up on top. Looks like a solar panel. Cool. I wonder if that's an e-bike of some kind. Huh. Cool. Never seen anything like that. I think it's an electric of some kind. It's got a solar panel up on top. See all kinds of weird stuff around here.
Oh, you do.
Have a good day. Talk to that lady there. I didn't really talk to her very long. Talking to people around here is really easy. Easy peasy. People are here just very friendly. That's the way I find it anyway. Very friendly, very outgoing. I don't generally ask people for a lot around here because I don't want to, you know, bother people. But like having a guest on my Wednesday night live show and stuff like that, generally speaking, if I've ever sent an invitation out asking somebody if they would, well, like Jerry and Linda, you know, I just reached out to him, said, would you like to be a guest on the show? And he said, absolutely. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes. Now, I'm going to be a guest on, well, I don't know when you're going to see this. I probably shouldn't say anything, but I'll say it. I'm going to be a guest on Ira Miller's show February the 8th. I have no idea what we're doing. I have no idea. I know his show basically is about real estate questions. You know, what do I know about real estate around here? I mean, I know kinda a little bit about price and rules and stuff like that, but when it really comes down to the in-depth stuff about real estate, I don't know. He does. He's been educated in that for many, many years. So anyway, we're going to go on the show and we'll see what we make of it. So any of my viewers, if you want to watch and see if there's going to be a train wreck here on Ira's show, February the 8th, Ira Miller show, which is called, I think it's called The Village's Expert on YouTube. Just come over here to rail and just kind of get some video. Nice lake. See how quiet it is, peaceful it is? You know, there's been some concerns about people saying, do you think it's getting too big? Is it getting too crowded? Well, it's how the area is designed. And you have sections of the villages, and most people, for the most part, pretty well hang out in their sections. So they don't really go around. Other than golfers. Golfers will. They'll go around and play on all the different courses. But like in my area, for example, I live in Hillsboro. Everybody knows that. If I want to go to the pool, just literally I can walk to the swimming pool right there in my neighborhood. So I don't go to other neighborhoods to use their pool. So our area has designated amenities there, like our recreation center, neighborhood rec center, and neighborhood pool and other stuff like that is for our neighborhood. It's for anybody in the villages. I don't want you to misunderstand me. Anybody in the villages can go anywhere and use any of the amenities, mostly at any time. But most people don't. I don't. I go to my rec center when I want to. I'll go to our neighborhood pool. If I have grandchildren coming down and I want to take them to the pool, I go to our family pool. And I don't go, you know, 10 miles down the road to somebody else's neighborhood and use their pool. I could, but I generally don't. And most people generally don't. That's why the idea of it being overcrowded, no, not really. Certain things gets tougher, like getting tee times in the wintertime. So you can get tee times generally, but if you try to put in a tee time at one place, say for 7 in the morning or something, you might get kicked out. So what I did when I used to set it up for a bunch of guys is I go in, and I think most people do. We did a lot of executive courses because those are free. And I would put in 15, 20 different executive courses. I put them all in, put them in order. I'd rather have the priority first, then the second, then the third, then the fourth, all down the list. But I put them all in for the same tee time. And generally speaking, when they would approve a tee time, I have to go look and see, well, which course are we going to? And I would get an approval, and then I would send that approval out to all the guys I'm playing with saying, well, we're playing this golf course, and here's our tee time, see you there. And that's how I did it. If you go in and say, I'm going to put in, say, Truman, and Roosevelt's right there too, so I'm going to put in Roosevelt, Truman and Roosevelt. I want a 10 o'clock in the morning tea time. There's a real good chance in the wintertime you're going to get kicked out because you only put in 2 and it's crowded and you're not going to get it. But if you put in Truman, Roosevelt, and 10 others, there's a higher probability you're going to get your tea time somewhere. Give them a window on a tea time too. Like, I'd like to have a tea time, the earliest tea time, say 9:30. The latest tea time, 2 o'clock, something like that. And then they'll fit you in there, generally speaking, somewhere, somehow. That being said, I'm going to get out of here. We got a video here. As soon as Papa Pineapple gets here, we'll get things figured out. And we're going to do some drone shooting and hit the Megason Trail and see what's happening. Okay, here we go. Taking my golf cart and we're going to go across the Brownwood Bridge. This is a bridge that goes across the pond right behind Brownwood. And this bridge here will lead us to the main bridge that goes across Highway 44. Here we are going up the ramp, the golf cart ramp. These ramps is what takes so long to get a bridge open. And as we go across the bridge, I'll take my other camera and we'll take a side look down Highway 44. And there we are on top of the bridge, on top of 44, or over 44. And we'll go down the other side. Takes many hundreds and hundreds of dump truckloads of dirt and special chemical stuff that they pack down to put this ramp in. And as we go over that bridge on the other side, you got a sharp left and a sharp right. Then people walking there, believe it or not, are subscribers of mine, and they waved me down, and I couldn't really chat with them very long because I knew we were cutting this drone shot, and the battery in the drone only lasts so long, and I had to get going. But trust me, we met up with them a little later, and you'll see them on the video. That's me. When you go down there, you take the first tunnel to the right. It's golf cart trail is closed on down from right there, but you got to go to the right. You go under Megason Road. That's what that road is right there. Is Megason Road. You come out the other side, and instead of going left to head toward Finney, we're going to turn right, and we're going to come back because I want to concentrate on the new village that they're going to be building, called the village of Richmond. That's me right there, and we're heading back toward, actually, to give you a good idea, we're heading back toward the Brownwood area. Now, I couldn't tell you if that area right there to my left is part of Richmond. I believe it is, but I can't tell you that for sure, because I really don't know, and I don't want to say something and somebody will call me on it, but I believe it is. This golf cart trail goes down, and that white area you see right there at the end of the golf cart trail is actually a parking lot for golf carts only, and it's right there. I think that's a pharmacy or something right there. And then you turn around and you come back. That is the village of Richmond right there. All of that you see in sand that's been pushed around, and you can see where the roads are going to go through. I mean, it's pretty obvious to see those things. And I believe that's going to be all of Richmond. I don't know that everything in there is going to be homes. There's a lot of stuff they might put in there. I don't really know what the plans are. They keep all that stuff secret nowadays. But you can see how the area kind of curves around in between trees and whatever. Now, hopefully Papa Pineapple will turn that drone around and kind of give you an idea where Brownwood is compared to this area, because that was the whole idea of going over there, so I could show you that. That road you see right there, I'm not sure if that's a road or if that's a drainage ditch or what that is. I saw that a while ago when I was looking at this. I wish I had went over there and got a really good look for you, but I'm not sure what that is. My mind says it might be a drainage ditch. That big lake way back there in the back, and you've heard them talk about it, where they're going to be building homes. That's Lake Okahumpka. There's areas back there where the villages are going to be putting premier homes bordering Lake Okahumpka. Yeah, I believe Richmond is going to be very popular because of its location. That's a roundabout on Megason Road right there by Richmond, the village of Richmond. Over there, right there, that's Brownwood. So that should give you a very good idea how close Richmond is to Brownwood. That area there on the right by itself, I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'm thinking possibly that could be commercial, stores, gas stations, you know, whatever. And if you look to the right of Brownwood, or this side of the street of Brownwood, them buildings there, that's where the Spar hardware store, and that's where the atomic golf carts and things like that are made. We're going to stop up here for just a second or two so I can do some ground shots and give you a better bird's eye view. That's us right there in the golf cart. I'll be pulling over about right in there somewhere. Oops. Got to go back and pick up our hat. I'm not going to get out of the golf cart. I can lean out the side and grab it. Good thing we don't have any traffic on that golf cart. That hat would have been run over 3 times. Let me remind everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It helps everything out. Okay, I'm on the south side of 44. This is a golf cart trail when you come across the Brownwood Bridge and go across 44. And if you go right and not left from the tunnel, it brings you over here. The golf cart trail actually ends right up there where we were at. That is the U.S. Health emergency 24-hour health clinic thing. And the golf cart parking is right there. Big parking lot for just the golf carts. And it ends right there. Well, if you see my other video, I was parked over there on a dirt road trying to film this whole construction area here. Now, this whole construction area here is literally straight across the street from Brownwood. Brownwood is right, where am I at here? There. And this is going to be, the way I understand it, the village of Richmond, straight across the street. And there's part of it over there. That wall you see over there is not for us, I don't think. On the other side of that wall is it's an older retirement community. It's been here for many, many years. I want to say it's Continental Country Club, but I could be wrong about that. But I think it's Continental Country Club. That's a sound barrier for them. So we're going to be building, well, the villages, we're building all through there. You can see the palm trees are already in place. And it's going to be all kinds of building all down through there. The question is what building? Ira seems to think that this area up here that's fairly close to 44 is going to be commercial building. That very well could be true, but somewhere back here there's going to be a break and it's going to be residential homes. Right now they're just pushing dirt around, and over here there's going to be residential homes, I believe. There's a retention pond. And anyway, well, I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're going to get back in here. And Papa Pineapple is droning right now. Following Megason Road, I believe this is Megason Road right here. And the golf cart trail right here literally follows Megason Road. We're going to go up here. I'm not going to take the loop, I don't think. I don't see the point. There's really nothing down there to show you other than more construction areas. But we'll see what comes up. By the way, we have a companion in our golf cart today. She's telling us where to go and what to do. I'm taking your picture. Yeah, she's our boss. I don't think she likes having her picture taken.